believe it's so. They wish me till 120, and I guess I'm getting near. I'm glad that you could join me to share in all my fears. Oh, 50, 50, 50. I can't believe it's true. Just imagine how I'm feeling, because it's really 52. So let me tell my story in tunes that you may know of my life of half a century and how I came to grow to 50, 50, 50. How can I be so old? So grab a drink and listen, and soon you will be told. I came upon a Thanksgiving clear, the second of two twins so fair, a minute later than I had planned, as I had to push out Pip's wheelchair. A bit unexpected that we were two, perhaps for none more so than Mitch. His happy life as an only child, to give that up now was a bad thing, a bad thing. We lived in Connecticut, a tiny state, with a name that I still can't quite spell. Suburban living was all the rage, the winter's a true living hell. Life moved along as I grew up, a busy boy was I. I got through school with ADD, my life was a cacophony of song and a little dance, or a drink spilled down my pants. Sitting still was impossible, I was too entranced. I hated camp and swimming too. I could not ride a bike, but let me drive a wheelchair race. Pip's broken nose and a scraped up face couldn't stop us from our quest for a ride that was the best. Any incline or open road we would always test. To New Hampshire we would often go, to a lovely home on an old dirt road, on weekends and all summer through. For a geek like me, there was much to do. I learned to make candles, baked up bread, and snowshoed in the woods. Not a sporty bunch were we, though we cut down our own Christmas tree. In wintertime, we liked to sleigh, and in summer, we played lawn croquet. Through high school, college, you'll concur, it seemed slow then, but is now a blur. With English, Lit, and history, what could I do to guarantee that I would find employment? So I was a teacher overseas, 3 years in England, where it's true, the weather really gets to you. So off I went to warmer shores, where soon I would find so much more.
Yay,
In Israel, the sun was warm, the beach, it was right nearby. My tan was deep, the fruit was cheap, my sinuses oh so dry. But in my second year there, Hashem proved oh so wise. I came to see my destiny was standing before my eyes. Who knows how these things happen thus, our hearts we cannot see through. To fall in love is such a fuss, when one of us is not a Jew. It took a while to manage conversions, a tough nut, but the bait didn't shine, and I resigned to receiving a second cut. On April 9, 1989, our wedding bells did ring. With Reva dear, my life is clear, about that I often sing. And soon we were a family with Sarah and with Josh. From our east side home we have not roamed, for KJ is oh so posh. Pretzels and Cheez-Its and tough dried out chicken, a burnt piece of toast that will make my heart quicken, a swirled Mr. Softy when that truck starts to ring. These are a few of my favorite things. Best-selling fiction and old well-known classics, show tunes and opera with lyrics Jurassic. Every film nominee when it comes Oscar time, we'll see 20 or 30, sometimes 2 at a time. Broadway and travel are family passions. It gets rather pricey, so we must be rationed. We're often in Israel to see family there. About 10 Broadway shows will pay for just one fare. Latkes for hundreds has been a tradition. Deep-fried potatoes, my personal mission. A house filled with people is always a treat. When our table is full, it makes simchas complete. As my song nears its close, a few more things bear telling. You've all been quite patient as I've stood here quelling. I've lived 50 years and I plan 50 more. I wonder sometimes what Hashem has in store. Lots of eating, Lots of laughing, lots of love, it's true. With 50 more birthdays that still lie ahead, there's so much that I still